Hello and welcome to episode 30 of my LeafGreen Randomized Nuzlocke. Today we are going to be going through Victory Road. Well, we're going to go through the path to Victory Road. Obviously, have all those guys check whether or not we have the badges, which of course we do. Then we will go through the Victory Road for a little while, probably get to the end of it, avoid a few enemies here and there, get to the top, get to the Pokemon League. Probably end the episode there, then I'll of course backtrack, go for some grinding, and by episode 31 we will take on the Elite Four. Pretty close to my prediction, I believe, like 10 episodes back, of it being episode 32 that we finished. But on 32 we can go ahead and get Articuno and Mewtwo. So that being said, enough talking, let's get down to it. Our team comprises of Sandy, our Sandslash, Dome, our Kabutops, Dizzy, our Poliwrath, and Rainbow, our Ho-Oh. So we're just gonna go scurry up here. Make sure we're all healed up before we go. Looks like we're all good. I think we want to probably grab some Pokeballs. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and fight this dude. We're going to fight the bad guy. Literally bad guy. Before we get to do any of that stuff. I did not check his levels, but I'm sure we're going to be battle on par with him, considering Giovanni was just a little bit under us. He says, I wish I had the Heracross. It would have been a nice Charizard for us. But he does start with Heracross. I am going to be going with a Iron Tail. Hopefully do enough. It is one level over, so I'm not quite sure. That is not good, and Kanto is not good for us. Not good for us at all. Brings us down to much too little HP. We are going to go into Rainbow. I'm sorry, but we're just going to bop the crap out of this dude. I am not about to lose my one of my Pokemon like that just for stubbornness and not switching out. This will be 4 times effective and will pretty much result in a KO. Almost positive of that. That would have been 2012 HP, so. But it's definitely worthwhile not getting fainted. Next is Fortress. We need to hope and pray that Fire Blast is really going to connect here. Otherwise, self-destruct might happen, and we do not have the defense to withstand that. Plain and simple. Or Explosion by this point. Luckily, that will connect, and unless he's sturdy, which I do not believe he is, then we have gotten him down. Yeah, his ace is higher than any of our Pokemon, so we definitely do want to grind up a little boys. Of course, when we find him in the championships, he will be higher as well, but that is neither here nor there. That is not going to happen just yet. Politoed, I knew I should have switched out. I was honestly thinking of it, but I did not. But I will go into Dizzy right here, hoping that he goes for a Water Attack, because why wouldn't he go for a Water Attack on a Ho-Oh? He does rather go for Hypnosis. I am not happy with that. I want to get Hypnosis on him first, and we do. Very ironically, we have a Poliwrath versus a Politoed, as they are pretty much cousins. All depends on how you evolve your Poliwhirl as to which one you will get. We're going to Aerial Ace it to till it goes down. And that will actually probably not happen in the sleep cycle, especially because he wakes up first turn. Gets a Water Gun, but that's cool. We are going to absorb that. Here's the Hypnosis, and he will connect with it. Can we be just so lucky as to wake up at the first turn? We are not that lucky, unlike some Pokemon. And he's going to Perish Song us, which is by far the worst thing that could have happened past Fortress exploding. It is time for us to switch out. I believe switching will break Perish Song. I am not 100% sure though, and that does make me just that much more nervous. But on the upside, we'll take himself out. Perish Song. Unless, of course, he switches, but if he does that, I'll be a bit salty. And he does withdraw. What a annoying little dude. Into his own Kabuto. do drop the speed, which really won't matter. We're fast and Kabuto anyway. But it returns the favor in kind, but I'm sure we have much more special, or much more physical attack than Kabuto does, and we're naturally faster. So he's going to endeavor this next hit, which could be worse, honestly. He'll be at 1 HP, but I'm okay with that. We're going to go with the slash because it's going to connect each time, and he's only at 1 HP. You can't. I don't care how resistant you are, unless you're immune. You're always going to get at least 1 HP damage. Into his Politoed again, which is low on HP, and we are going to go with the slash on it. But it's faster than us, and it goes Hypnosis. It goes Hypnosis. There's the Perish Song again. And I was predicting it, but I didn't want to do anything with it like that. Let's hope he doesn't have this Politoed when it's as his ace later on, because that would be very, very agitating. But we will, of course, switch out. Well, not as his ace, but as one of the 62s. Or 61's my mistake. Hopefully we can take it out before it switches out, because that would be very obnoxious. But we are asleep, and I completely forgot about that. For some reason. No idea why. But here's another Perish Song. Won't matter on the Politoed though, because it's already under a Perish Song. Unless it resets the timer. If it does, then that's a little bit open. It does not, and he is going to have to switch out this next turn, which means we have a safe switch. We are going to go into Rainbow, because he's obviously not going to be a Water type anymore unless he wants to feign himself. He's going to rather switch. Very nice that we switched in as this, but hopefully Fire Blast will connect. It does. Actually, that was kind of stupid. Doesn't even matter though, it is still super effective from a Ho-Oh, and we do take out the Aeon. In comes the Politoed again, and we are actually, this is the fastest Pokemon we have, so I am going to say that we'll be fast enough to fly before it gets Hypnosis. In with a Scizor now. Again, going to try to bop with the Flamethrower. We've hit our Fire Blast. We've hit 2 for 2. Can we get 3 for 3? We do get 3 for 3. And tell me, please, that that was recorded, which I do believe it is, but you know me, I am a bit of a worrier about that. And indeed, we were recording. Just making sure. 2013 HP. Well, I mean, experience game. Yes, you did lose. Now, you'll lose again, hopefully, when we get up to battle you. Going to run down here. Going to go on and heal up a Pokemon, because that was a very dangerous fight right there. And we're also going to see what on earth is that Pokeball is, which usually would be Dream Eater. I believe. Or it's Nightmare. I believe it's usually Nightmare. Unless we really take it, I think we may have actually grabbed it when we were coming through before. We will find out in a second, though. No, it's not even an item, is this? This guy, he offers to teach you something, right? Sure. It is Dreamer. We do have Hypnosis on Poliwrath, so it would be a great one, too. I believe... Yeah, that sounds like a very familiar commentary, so I am absolutely sure that we did that before. But we are not doing a two-step approach. It would be a little different if Poliwrath could have learned it. And actually, we're going to quickly fly to... Man, what is it? I forget what it's called, but I know where it is. We are going to fly to Saffron City. I believe. Actually, I don't think it's Saffron City that has it. No, it's not Saffron City that has it. I'm trying to get to the Pokemon Mart, which is actually in Erica's neck of the woods. And I forget what that's called, despite this being my favorite generation. I am a Gen 1er. through and through, as some people would say. Celadon, that's what it is. And again, we did not check to see if that if the lottery is or if the gambling actually causes you to get a different Pokemon depending. Hopefully, we do have something fire-based. That's what I'm looking for, or grass-based. Grass-based is cool. Also, Agent Power don't need it. Powdered Snow don't need it. Aerial Ace don't need it. Iron Tail don't need it. Safeguard don't need it. Sunny Day don't need it. That is a bit of a bummer. Sunny Day is fire-based, but not the type of fire I'm looking for, regrettably. I do believe, though, that the lottery does approve, or the lottery, I keep calling it lottery. I do believe that these people sell TMs. Let's see if we can see what TM they are. If so, then we might have a gambling grinding montage as well. Whoops, that was a mistake. But Ice Beam is definitely powerful, so I wouldn't knock it. This one is Iron Tail. Don't need it. We can actually get essentially cheaper at the mart. 24. Thunderbolt. Very nice move. Maybe I'll do that. We don't have any electric attacks, so. Shadow Ball. Nice move against psychic types. Ice Beam again. Almost makes me want to go grab Articuno. Almost. And Flamethrower, of course they have Flamethrower. And I'm definitely going to have to do a gambling montage after this, because I do need to get 4,000 tokens. It's official. So, yeah, I'll be doing that later on. And what do you sell? I forget. Smoke Ball, basically buff items. If I'm gonna do it, I might go for 5,000 to get the charcoal, put it on the on Rainbow, just for us to make sure we get all set up. Mystic Water would be nice on Polyrath to boost the surf, so that would be quite a lot of gambling before next episode. So it's probably a good thing that I have recorded a few episodes back to back, because I have plenty of breathing room to do that, as well as my other projects. But with that said, we are going to go, because it's still much too early to end the episode. We are actually going to go grab. I'm not going to grab anyway, but we are going to go to Viridian City. Let me check the time now that I'm talking about that. I'm not ending episode 20 the better part of 13 minutes. That is just way too early. Not way too early, but we will get to the mouth of, I think where we might end up ending is at the mouth of Victory Road. That seems to be a good place to end. Plus we get an encounter. Speaking of encounters, do we have the balls necessary? 19 and 19. I'd honestly like 20 and 20, but honestly 38 Pokeballs, or 38 balls is not bad. Yes, if you have the Boulder Badge, why must you bother me? I have the Cascade Badge, move out of the way. Cascade Badge. I didn't think I said that correctly. I do have the Thunder Badge. Move out of the way. I forget what her badge is. Let me see if I can remember. I do have the Rainbow Badge. Move out of the way. Thank you very much. And I believe it's Soul Badge. I believe Koga's must be first. Yes, indeed it is. Oh, and that's our first encounter here. It's a Psyduck. I was not even thinking. I would have happily repelled, because I did not want an encounter right here. Do we have a Psyduck? No, we do not. I know we don't have a Golduck, and as the Pokeball did not show up, we do not have a Psyduck either. We do have better water Pokemon ultimately, so I don't think we want to risk grabbing the Psyduck. I don't think we want to waste the Pokeballs. Not when we're about to get to Victory Road, so we are actually going to intentionally sack off the Psyduck. I know it's kind of not in the spirit of Nuzlocke, but we do not need it, and I do not want to waste the Pokeballs on it. Besides what? Anyway, we do have the Marsh Badge. as well as we have the volcano badge, which will be next. So this is where I wanted to get my encounter. Is in this grass. Volcano badge. Yes, I do have it. And Earth badge I do have, so we wasted that encounter. I almost want to see what's in that grass, but I don't want to because I'm sure mostly anything in there would beat the crap out of the side up. And my cat's in the room, so I apologize for that. I have 2 cats, and that's the most vocal, annoying one that we have. So just a second, let me get it out of here. Come on, dude. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for waiting. I hope you waited. If you tuned out of the video, I kind of understand. But with that distraction, where are we at? I believe we're like 15 minutes. It wasn't exactly that long ago. No, it was 16 minutes. So let's go ahead and we're actually going to... What are we going to do? I almost want to say we'll get our first encounter, but that just seems like something you want to probably do next episode. Grabbing the first encounter. So this episode is ultimately going to be pretty short, and I apologize for that, but honestly we're at such a stopping point, and I'm perhaps too fast for my own good. So I will see you all next episode. We will go ahead, I'll just give you a quick rundown of what we're going to do. So next episode we are going to go ahead through Victory Road, get our first encounter, do some battling. Then we are going to, then I'm going to fly back to Gamble, do a gambling montage and a leveling montage. And then by episode 32, so it actually does end up quite well for us. By episode, no, it would be 31, wouldn't it? Yeah, by episode 31, we'll be up into the Elite Four. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please do like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, share the video if you think it's worth sharing, and comment if you think there's anything to comment about. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.